Comp 92.3, where Vegas rocks. It's Sylvia, and I'm so stoked for this talk because I've got the legend, the icon slash here with me today. Does that still make you laugh?
Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. Anyway, so
Just
uh
accept the compliment.
yeah. So thank you. It's good to see you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being on. The last couple of times that Comp has had you on the station for like an interview, we've always talked about Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. So the fact that we're going to be talking all about Guns N' Roses, it's a nice change.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good to have a couple songs that we're promoting and then a tour that's, really a long tour. It's going to go from the end of March until the end of December. So,
Wow.
and it's exciting because
Are you,
we're coming back to the US, which is the first time we've been in the US in a while. So,
are you gearing up for it? You're
yeah, next week we start
prepping.
in earnest. Yeah.
All right. So like you said, we're gonna be talking all about Guns N' Roses. You announced this massive stadium tour, like you said, and you're actually gonna be in Vegas, August 22nd, Allegiant Stadium. When you see Vegas on the tour schedule, or when someone tells you that you're gonna be going to Vegas, like what's the first thing that pops into your mind?
Well, you always get excited about Vegas shows because we have just the memories of so many great Vegas shows in our history. I mean, every
Yeah.
time we've played Vegas has been an event. So you just automatically perk up, okay, Vegas is going to be cool. It's just,
Yep.
it's a thing.
Do you have a special spot like in Vegas that you like to visit that's a must go? That you must
Uh,
visit?
yeah, not, really not as much. It used to be the strip bars, right?
Sure. Of course.
And like that, but he's so not so much now. The strip bars have changed a lot. But I just like being in the old strip. I think is still my favorite places to hang out.
So like downtown Vegas.
Yeah. And Frank Sidoris from the Conspirators has a restaurant, and so that's a cool hang.
Oh, what's it called?
I forgot what it's called. It's something that we just go there. I can't remember what it's
I
called.
wonder if you're like, oh, please don't ask me what it's called.
Yeah, I was thinking that. And he'll kill me for not knowing, but anyway.
No, but we love Frank. So not only do you have this tour, like you
Pinball
said, you
museum,
have
the pinball
the
museum, the pinball museum.
oh yeah.
And then they've got this new Universal Monsters thing that I got to check out.
That's at Area 15.
Get me started. I'll start thinking of all the shit.
Well, I know you're a horror fan, so you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I'm excited to get down there. So I'll go during the tour on the day off, hopefully.
Oh, I think you should. I think that'll be your new must go.
Yeah.
So Atlas and Nothing, the two singles that are released, very different from one another. But before we go into diving into that, does releasing music song by song, is that kind of like where we're at now, or is the goal still releasing new music or like an album, I should say?
Yeah. I think in this instance, it's what we're doing because we only re-recorded those songs, like a couple songs here, a couple songs there. These were the last two that are left to do. And
Okay.
we actually did them not even back to back. Nothing was one and Atlas was at a different time, but they hadn't been released yet, right? So
Mhm.
releasing them now, and then there's really no more of that sort of old rehash stuff to release. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to take all those songs and put them on something and release that as a package. And
Okay.
then the next record that we're going to do is going to be all new original stuff, and that'll be an actual album.
Okay. So that's just going to be like
It
after.
is, it is a really weird time for especially rock and roll and how it works in this industry, and how it works for fans. Like I think most diehard rock and roll fans would like to get an album and they love vinyl but they
Yeah.
would want a package of songs. But some of the younger kids who are sort of raised in this new fancy kind of digital era that we're in are really don't know about albums really being released as a whole. So
Hmm.
it's a strange time.
Is it a little bit harder nowadays?
It's harder to navigate, but
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. Make a record. You can do all the digital stuff in any configuration you want.
Hmm.
Make sure that there's an album. Yeah.
All right. So the one thing that I found interesting, you pointed it out already, but Atlas was done years ago. It used to be called Atlas Shrugged. Now it's finally seen the light of day um, as a complete song and not just a demo. So what was it about this song that was like, okay, this is worthy of like doing like a redo?
Right. Well, we took a bunch of material that Axel had, and we all sat down and listened to it. And so we sort of picked out all the different songs that we wanted to do and what Axel wanted to do, and we just, sort of like took all the guitars and the bass off and redid it. And it was fun. It was a and it was kind of thing where we did one song at a time. Like
Mhm.
here's we did one or maybe two on this in the same week. But for the most part, it was spread out over a long period of time. So it was just something fun to do and go, okay, what's my idea for this particular, like what's going to be my approach for it.
Yeah.
So each one of them has been an interesting sort of like little project.
So when you hear Nothing and then you hear Atlas, like what did each of them allow you to explore creatively, I
Well,
should
I mean,
say, English.
Atlas has some really cool chord changes and time signatures. So, so that was interesting in as of itself, and then coming up with, the right voicings for that, and the with Nothing, it was a very spontaneous, very sort of simple, bare bones approach. Not much thought went into it at all. It was very just improvising.
Yeah. So when you have, because I imagine these songs haven't been performed live just yet.
No, we were gonna do them. We were gonna do them both. Uh, I guess it was a couple years ago, or
Okay.
yeah, a little over a year ago, and we were gonna do them both, and we actually rehearsed them, and they sound great, live, and it was really fun. But then we decided that we didn't know when we were gonna release these songs, and we didn't end up releasing them then, so we had to take them out of the set and wait. So we're excited to go to play them now. Finally, the songs are released.
Yeah, because now people can actually hear them live. Um, do you think that these songs are going to be like kind of fixed live, meaning like, are they going to sound the same as it is on the album, or is it going to have like an evolution to it as you guys play it night by night?
I couldn't tell you. That's the kind of thing that it happens organically. You don't
Mhm.
add for that. I mean, we'll go into it playing them the way that they go, and then how they sort of evolve over time is left to be seen.
So, do you think that the crowd also influences that?
Yeah, I mean, all this stuff is sort of it's hard to verbalize, but when you play any particular song live, if there's a certain surge of energy in a certain section, or there's something that you feel, and especially if we feel it collectively of a different way of going about a certain part or whatever it is, it's something that happens. So I couldn't tell you now but yeah, the crowd definitely has an influence on how the song goes.
Awesome. So I know I've got a minute or two with you, but I wanted to ask you, and I'm very, very curious. In all of the years that you've been in this business, what is the biggest lesson that you've learned? And it doesn't have to be like this philosophical, like deep answer. Just something
No.
that like you've learned that you're like, oh, that's gonna stay with me for forever.
I think the biggest off the top of my head is patience, and
Mhm.
also to diligence.
Okay. And the
You
only
have to
and
know everything about everything before you do something, and you also have to. This is just a very slow, if not sporadic business, so you just have
Mhm.
to like play your cards slowly.
Yeah. Oh, the only reason why I bring it up because I was actually listening to a podcast that you did with Conan O'Brien, and it was something like, "You never say it's good to meet you. Always say it's nice to see you again." Do you remember that? Probably not.
Oh, I think I do. There's something I'm like trying to remember in the moment. It was in context though.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, well, yeah, because it's somebody that you know.
yeah. And
I
you
had
know,
no, no, I had one of these moments last night. It's,
did you really?
Yeah, yeah. Somebody that I ran into that I actually knew, but I hadn't seen in a long time, and I had to jog my memory. And yeah, it's nice to see you because I've already met you.
Which is so funny because like I actually took that and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take that and apply it in my life because it's, being in radio, you meet a lot of people too. So
Yeah, no, this is something that's probably why it came up because it happens more often than not, you know.
yeah. Oh, it's bad when they're like, we've already met. Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm with you there. I've been there.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I mean, it's always a pleasure. It's always an honor. Atlas and Nothing are now available, and you can hear Nothing right here on Comp 92.3 and Slash. We will see you August 22nd at Allegiant Stadium.
Looking forward to it. Nice meeting you, Sylvia. Nice to see you.
Have a good one.
All right, cheers.